Hey everybody, this is Zach Does All the Things. Welcome to my writing nook. Today we're working on the written word, which means I'm going to learn another type of poetry. So the one we're working on today is called a Sestina. I've never tried one of these before. I'd never even heard of it before I did my research, but I've read that it's kind of like a villanelle, except a little bit longer and a little bit more complex word repetition structure. So I'll try to explain it the best I can, and then we'll try to work our way through it together. Basically, you write the first stanza, and it is 6 lines. There's 5 more stanzas that are also 6 lines, and then a final 3-line envoy, which is just a short stanza at the end. And the word that appears at the end of each line in the first stanza has to be put in a specific place for each one of the next stanzas. So let me draw that out for you. Our first stanza would look something like this. You write a line, and then you have a word at the end, and we can give that word a numerical value. In this case, it would be 1 through 6. And then in the next stanzas, those numbers flip around, and it looks something like this. So if you look at stanza 2 here, you can see that 6 is now the first line, and 1 is the second line, and so forth. So whatever word I use in the first stanza has to be the same word in those positions in the next stanzas. And they change every time. It's basically like a rotating permutation for the math folks. So yeah, we're gonna try to take the words that we start with and rearrange them at the end of other sentences and other stanzas and make a cohesive story poem out of them. It's kind of like a math problem. This could be a brain buster and a written word day for me, but it seems cool, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's get started. First thing I'm thinking about is topic. And I guess we'll do something about New York City, how I love and hate it. Here we go. I'm realizing this is gonna be harder than I thought, but I'm here. I finished my first stanza here. It goes like this. New York is a place of many wonders. Wonders is number 1. The highs are high, the lows are low. Low is number 2. I've never seen so many people move so fast. Fast is 3. And at the same time move so slow, which is 4. And I've rhymed accidentally. Oops. If I had a nickel for the time I'd wasted, that's 5, wasted. Waiting just to start to go. 6 is go. So I did a nice little rhymey thing. It'll get screwed up, so don't worry about it. But now I can kind of work backwards through the rest. And I'll show you the orders that I have to work with in just a moment. Boom. That's a lot of different orders. You can see I started up here. I had 6 and 1. I can't read those because it's backwards on my phone. But I started with 6 and 1, which is go and wonders, and then I'll fill that in the rest. I have to do another 2 more stanzas on this page, and then 2 more stanzas on that page, and then that little envoy, which I will get to in a moment. But I've started my piece, and I'll give you an update on what I do for each one. Right now, I'm just gonna go fill in the words. You can also see that as one ends, the second stanza here, if fast ends that stanza, it'll start the next stanza, and that happens for each one. Round number 2, this stanza was kinda easy. I had to do go, wonders, wasted, low, slow, and fast in that order. So I went with, it's funny, because I have no place to go. So why the rush, a person wonders. I'm afraid to have my time wasted. If I'm unproductive, I'll feel low. So there's no time to take it slow. My life is passing by so fast. All right, starting to feel some existential dread creeping into my work once again. Next up, fast, go, slow, wonders, low, wasted. One moment, please. Stanza number 3. This one got harder. So I kind of took some liberties, but bear with me here. Please, 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 sir, please go fast. Then I'll have time to figure out where to go. You're certainly not helping me, you slow and plodding bum. There's still so many wonders I have yet to sink my teeth into, but lowly, impish. But lowly, impish mops like you seem set on time well wasted. The next set I have to do is wasted fast, low, go, wonders, slow. Here we go. This one is getting a little darker. I guess I'll use the wait to get wasted. I don't drink that much, so this will be fast. Don't mind tomorrow when I'm low. To the floor, the hangover won't go. As my roommate or a loved one wonders, he seems to be happy now, but he's talking kind of slow. Next set is slow, wasted, wonders, fast, go, low. I hope this gets happier. I don't know if it's getting better. You see, I don't mind speaking slow. Sometimes. A syllable never wasted. Another way I save time for wonders I have yet to see. Somehow, the clock is still fast. And I'm raring yet to go. Even when I'm thought impaired, my time still runneth low. One more stanza here and then the envoy. Low, slow, go, wasted fast, wonders. Let's see if I can't turn this around from being hurried and drunk. We're pulling ourselves back up by the bootstraps at this point. The last stanza is, there is one perk to feeling this low. Eventually, my heart rate starts to slow. And with a clearer mind, I know to go to a place where life is not wasted, to a place where we don't go too fast, a place full of never endings, and the home to all man's wonders. All right, so we're getting some clarity after our drunken binging and our New York rush. And finally, we got this little envoy that we have to deal with here, which means that I have to fit 2 words into each line. It's only 3 lines long, so it looks like it's like 6-2-1-4-5-3. And let's see if I can't tie this in a nice little existential bow here. Okay, I think I made it work, and it's not super depressing at the end. So here's the envoy. The place where I'll go to stop feeling so low and live wonders soft and full and slow is the land not wasted, but of my own mind created. And that's easy. So the trip should be fast. And yeah, I guess I kind of made a Sestina, which it didn't take as long as I was thinking it was gonna take, but honestly, like, it's still tough. It's kind of like a weird math algebra word problem, but actually kind of pretty. You can really make a long story out of this kind of confined space. You know, they say that some of the best art comes from like a rigid structure that you have to build creatively out of, and there's a few moments in here that I think are kind of cute. So I'll read it one more time for you guys, and then we'll sign off here. New York is a place of many wonders. The highs are so high, the lows are so low. I've never seen so many people move so fast and at the same time move so slow. If I had a nickel for the time I'd wasted waiting just to start to go. It's funny, because I have no place to go. So why the rush, a person wonders. I'm afraid to have my time wasted. If I'm unproductive, I'll feel low, so there's no time for me to take it slow. My life is passing by so fast. Please, 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 sir, please go fast. Then I'll have time to figure out where to go. You're certainly not helping me, you slow and plodding bum. There's still so many wonders I have yet to see, my teeth yet to sink into. But lowly, impish mops like you seem set on time well wasted. I guess I'll use this wait to get wasted. I don't drink much, so it'll be fast. Don't mind tomorrow when I'm low. To the floor, the hangover won't go. As my roommate or a loved one wonders, he seems to be happy now, but he's talking kind of slow. You see, I don't mind talking slow, sometimes. A syllable never wasted is another way I save some time for wonders I have yet to see. Somehow the clock is still fast, and I'm raring yet to go. Even when I'm thought impaired, my time still runneth low. There is one perk to feeling this low. Eventually, my heartbeat starts to slow. And with a clearer mind, I know to go to a place where life is not wasted, to a place where we don't go so fast, a place full of never endings, and the home to all man's wonders, the place where I'll go to stop feeling so low and live wonders soft and full and slow, is the land not wasted, but of my own mind created. And that's easy. So the trip should be pretty fast. Great, that's a Sestina. I actually liked it after reading it like that. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys try it out on your own. I think it's actually a really beautiful form, and I might, even use it to write a song or something. Yeah, this has been Zach Does All the Things. Thank you for signing on. I won't be doing as many videos as I was before because I'm insane and that was way too much work. But I will be trying to share with you guys once or twice a week now. I will be posting comedy and serious music on my personal channel, which you can check out with one of the links here. And yeah, I don't know what the next thing will be because life is insane, but I promise to see you soon. So until then,